I've been in the hospital for the last few days taking care of a close relative. And I just want to say to those of you who are taking care of somebody who's not well, especially when you're not sure if they're going to be okay or not, especially the first few days. You know, when we first got to the hospital, the doctors were really terrifying. They said so many scary things. And one by one, each of the really terrifying things that they said has turned out not to be true. And so, I'm experienced enough to kind of not fall into a panic when people say things, are so dire. But I fell into being very afraid. Um, and I just want to say, try to keep a steady heart and a steady head when this kind of stuff happens, when you're in a situation where you're getting a lot of information from doctors and tests are being done. You really have to keep a steady head on your shoulders. And it's hard to do because when it's somebody you love, your heart is so broken open and you have to use your brain. And that's really hard to do when your heart is the thing that's driving the show. And also, one thing that they've discovered is that the most exhausting thing in the world is making decisions. It's why moving is so hard, because you're like, do I want to keep this fork? Can I throw away this old matchbox from the European trip when I was a teenager? All those decisions are so hard, and you're making so many decisions every day in a hospital. So that's what's kind of on my mind today, and I'm just sending a heart full of love to anyone going through something like this. You just keep telling yourself it's going to be okay. You don't have to believe the bad news when they first give it to you. Just hang in there. Thanks, guys.